Hi, this is Paul Evans. For the next few minutes, I want to talk to you about your signature product, exactly what that is, and I want to give you 5.5.5 reasons why you need a signature product. It's more critical than ever before. You see, there is an ocean of information products out there today, and there's a universe full of blogs. I believe at last count there were 193 million bloggers. That's outrageous, right? It's harder than ever to stand out because the barrier to entry of sharing a message, which is awesome that we all get to do that, our right to speak our mind, to share our views and our opinions, that barrier is virtually gone. If someone decides today that they want to put a book up on Kindle and they want to buy a course that shows them how to become a #1 bestseller overnight, just about anybody can do that. It's easily within reach. And so it's harder than ever to be different, to be distinct, and to stand out. And that's exactly what a signature product does for you. So what is it? To me, a signature product is a digital product, first of all, something you can get in the hands of people immediately. It can certainly be physical. I'll show you how to do that as well. But I think of it as instant gratification on the part of the market in which you bring your best message, your best insights, your best work to answer a specific problem, to bring a specific solution that is going to get fast results for your market. I think that's a critical message. Now, it sells anywhere from $97 to $1,000, or in marketing terms, $997. And it's the product that you will be the most proud of. If someone comes to you and says, hey, I noticed you got several books on your site, you got a couple of products there, or what in the world should I choose from? Then you can immediately say, this is the one, because it's your signature product. For example, I've got a lot of public speaking products. I've got a public speaking ebook. I've got a speaking product that helps people get started as a paid speaker. I've got a product that shows people how to become more confident. But I also have one called The Perfect Presentation, and it's the signature product. And when people say, Paul, out of all of your products on public speaking, which one should I get? I say the signature product is what I'm thinking in my mind, is The Perfect Presentation. Because once you master that, these other elements become so much easier. So it's signature. It sells for $97. So it's right there at that beginning measurement or definition of the signature product. Zig Ziglar was really the beginning of a signature product when he produced his goals program that so many of us own and have learned from. You think about Tony Robbins and his Unleash the Giant Within. It became a signature product for him. Or Dave Ramsey, Financial Peace University is a signature product. It's something that stands out, and when people hear your name, they think of that product. It immediately differentiates you from the entire crowd. So let me give you 5.5.5 reasons why you need a signature product. So where those fives come from. One day my son Sam, back when he was 6 years old, he is now 20. Unbelievable. I stagger when I even think about that. But at 6, we were walking around Oak Park here in the city, and he said, Dad, will you put me up on your shoulders? And I did, and we're walking around, and he said, Dad, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, son. Well, actually, I dropped it. And I was like, yes, son. You know, guys drop our voices because we think there's more wisdom in that. I said, yes, son. He said, Dad, me and you together? Yes. Me and you together. We're almost as tall as an adult, aren't we? All right, so 5.5.5 is my height. So 5. Number 1 is income. That's a reason to have a signature product, is income. Now, there's two views on this. There's going to be the person who's more entrepreneurial, more business-minded, maybe a speaker or coach or consultant, and he or she is going to think, that's right, I want to do this because I want to make more money. And then on the opposite side will be someone that's more of an author or a writer or a blogger who feels like, you know what, we should be sharing our craft and our art, and if we happen to make a few dollars, that's all right, but I really shouldn't pursue that. So I'd like to take both groups, bring those together, and show you what I consider a better way to think about income. So you're going to have more income with a signature product. So instead of simply saying, I'm going to make more money, think about this question. How much money do you want to give away? How much do you want to give away? How many orphans do you want to help? How many schools do you want to build? How many charities would you love to surprise with a big check? How much do you want to give away? Now, certainly you're going to have to make a certain amount to be able to give away that amount, right? And here's the thing. For those of you who wrestle with making money on a product, you can help people for free blogging. You can do your podcast for free. But let me tell you something. Helping people who can't help themselves, it really can't be done for free. An orphan can't be helped for free. You might donate some time, but the truth is, they really need some money. You can't build a school for free. You can have some supplies donated, but somebody's got to get paid along the way. And a charity doesn't operate, even though it's called charity, it doesn't operate for free. So use that to fuel you, make more income. The more that you make, the more you can give, the more you can live, the better everyone around you becomes. So don't be afraid of more income. Secondly, is more impression. You know, we say you never get a second chance to make a good first impression. Well, that's right. And the truth is, we've got to stand out, make that good impression right off the bat. And we may be great writers or great speakers and great communicators, and we feel like if somebody comes to our site, and if they'll just give us a chance, boom. Well, the truth is, when people are out surfing, what happens? They're looking at multiple sites. They're reading multiple blogs. And subconsciously, they're really searching for who they're going to follow, who they're going to listen to, and who's going to impact their life long term. So when we have a signature product, we are able to stand out and make a difference. For example, let's say that you go to a blog on productivity, and the person's got some great things that are written. And you come to my blog, and I've got a couple of things on productivity, but you also see my product called Raw Results, Repeated Accuracy Wins. And it's got 4 modules, and it's got bonuses that includes a software that helps you totally orchestrate your productivity time. Let's say that you've got 2 hours, then you can plan it out, set watches and clocks and alarms so that you're able to really kill it during that time. So I'm able to set myself apart with that signature product as a person who really understands performance, really understands productivity. So while another person may even write more effectively than me about it, I'm able to set myself apart because of that signature product. It's a greater impression that's made. And when people come to your site and they see that you've done something that they're not seeing at other sites, it really is going to set you apart. It's going to anchor you more in their mind. Now, number 3, besides just make that great impression, you definitely want to make an impact, right? You want to make a long-term difference, a value-based difference in the life of your market. And that's exactly what your signature product does, because it allows people to shorten the curve, to go from, I wonder how I'm going to do this, to saying, okay, here it is. Here's the roadmap. Here's the plan. Here's the system. Here's exactly how I get there. Even with this product, signature product, what am I doing? I'm taking 4 weeks and compressing. Instead of you having to get out there and figure out, okay, how am I going to put all these pieces together? What's that going to look like? How should I host this? How should I deliver this? How do I know what to include, not include? How do I know how to price this? See, I take all of those questions and totally alleviate those so there's no searching. It compresses the entire learning process and provides the direction in order to accomplish and succeed very, very quickly. And that's exactly what you'll do with your signature product. You'll have impact so that people are looking for a solution and they're looking for an answer and they're looking for a result. They're going to get to stop searching, and it's going to happen to them because of your course. You're going to make an impact, a long-term impact. Number 4 is ink. And everybody may not be interested in this, but I know as a blogger, I want to be featured on other blogs, right? And I want to be featured in publications. And I would love for my videos to be spread. And here's what I've noticed, that if you don't really have a name yet, it's hard to get exposure. I found that out very early on. It was very difficult. I would knock on so many virtual doors and want to be in certain e-publications and magazines and really couldn't get any recognition at that time. But once I created a signature product, what I did was that I sent that to the editor and allowed them, or the blogger, and gave free access. So that I didn't have to go in blowing my horn and saying this is what I've accomplished and hey, I'm different, and even though I'm just getting started. Nope, I was able to give them access to my product and they got to see me on display. They didn't have to read a biography. They got to experience knowledge, training, teaching, and hopefully it impacted them as a person, right? And they said, okay, this person is different. Paul's different than the masses out there who are trying to leverage my blog or leverage my email list or leverage my influence. He's actually got some strength behind him. He's got some proof behind him that he actually practices what he teaches and makes it available to the world so that they can change their lives as well. So it's very powerful for more ink, for more exposure. So think about that. Everybody may not be searching for that, but if you are, if you want to be able to step through some doors that you've never been able to step through before, Signature Product really helps you do that. And then not only that, not only are you going to have more income, more impact, you're going to have a greater impression, greater ink, you're also going to have a greater identity because you're going to become known for this specific thing. Now, even if you're in multiple markets, and I'm in multiple markets, in some markets I'm known for productivity, in some I'm known for communication, and in some I'm known for business training. But I've got signature products in each one of those. And I'll have people contact me, they'll say, Paul, I heard about your perfect presentation. I heard about your raw results program. Because my identity has shifted because I produced something that is radically different than what the rest of the market has produced. I think that's important for you too. That when you've done this, it really sets you apart and now you become known for impact. You become known and identified with your core message, what it is that you're really wanting to deliver to your market. And it really does make a difference. So those are the 5. And now here's 2 0.5s. Point 5, number 1, is more growth. More growth. You end up changing and becoming better yourself. That when you develop your signature product, you end up with a skill set that you did not have before. You end up with education that you did not have before. You end up with confidence that you did not have before. And now you've moved into a different arena that you had not experienced before because now you've separated yourself from the crowd, from the masses who have no barrier of entry and are just out there alongside of you. So you step out from them. And then finally, the last 0.5 is more grins. I think it just makes you happier because you've got a plan, you followed it, and you finished. How many things have you started but not finished? I give you a plan inside Signature Product that allows you to complete it. If you'll follow step by step my system, you'll end up with your signature product. And you'll be happy about that. You'll be thrilled about that. I know that I am every time that I accomplish this, every time I put out a new resource, a new signature product, it makes me excited because I'm able to point to that as an accomplishment. Something in which I took all these years of learning and education and experimentation and achievement and said, all right, I'm going to put that in a package. I'm going to help other people with that. And so you're going to help a lot of other people as well. And I don't know that there's anything that brings us more joy than knowing that we've impacted the life of another person in a very positive way. That we've made money, that we get to go out and give away if we want to, or do some cool things with if we want to. And so I hope that this 5.5.5 gives you some legitimate reasons of why you need a signature product. A product that sells from $97 to $997. And I'd be honored to help you create, to forge, to put out in the marketplace your signature product with your voice so that you can help as many people in the market as possible. And so when people come to your site or to your blog or they read something about you, they see that you stand out and you stand apart because you make a difference, because you've taken steps that other people, quite frankly, haven't taken. You'll be happier because of it. You'll make more of an impact because of it. And you'll be able to shift the tide of this ocean of information that's out there and direct people to a very precise resource, your resource, that is going to help them get the results that they've always wanted. I look forward to working with you and seeing you inside the members area of Signature Product. As always, success is not an accident. Be blessed.